7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
Hi, welcome to MTV. We're your VJs, Sam
and Casey. Here's a sneak peek at the first video we're showing on MTV. Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. Take a look.
I heard you on the wireless back in 52, lying awake intently tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through.
Wow, that was totally rad. But you know what's even cooler? The first mainstream rap group, Run DMC. And Madonna, I could see that's where you get your style from.
Madonna is totally awesome. Did you see her perform Like a Virgin at the MTV VMAs?
Like a virgin, ooh, like a virgin, feels so good inside when you hold me, and your heart beats, and you love me. Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, that was scandalous. But we can't forget about the king of pop. His new album, Thriller, is so rad. The music video for that is like a movie, and it's something I've never seen before.
It's never been done, but I think Def Leppard is awesome. Their drummer was in an accident and he only has one arm now, but he still can play the drums in all their songs. It's crazy.
Tubular.
Right now, John Hughes is probably my favorite director. His movies are super popular. I think personally my favorite's The Breakfast Club. What about you, Sam?
I think mine has to be Ferris Bueller's Day Off or 16 Candles.
MTV is going to be raising money for the Save Ferris Foundation.
What about Flashdance?
Oh yeah, Flashdance is so popular. The music, dancing, and fashion in this movie, so revolutionary. What a feeling.
What about horror movies?
Yeah, that genre is super popular right now too, but you can talk about that because they totally terrify me.
Movies like The Shining, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Friday the 13th will so keep you up at night. Everyone's watching Dallas right now. It's the most popular TV show.
Everyone wants to know who shot JR. You can't end a season like that. So let's talk about fashion. I like to mix my look with a little Madonna and Flashdance. The bandana, rubber bracelets, cross, and leg warmers, Madonna. And then the off-the-shoulder oversized t-shirt, that's from Flashdance.
I like to mess around with my look too. Tony Hawk has totally made skateboarding a huge deal, so I like wearing my skater jacket. And also, everyone's wearing this gold chain. If you don't have one, you're uncool. But I also like wearing my Keds. They're totally comfy and fashionable, and everyone's wearing them. Way gone. I stayed up totally late last night.
Awesome. A word you'd never use or something you use to describe everything. This is some basic 80s slang.
We went out and asked people what kind of slang they use, and this is what we got.
Yo, dude, man, what's up?
Dude and dud.
Totally cool, dude.
Whoa. Get like 5 feet of air and get ride.
Gnarly bitchin', dude, like
Getting vertical in a tubular pipe.
Like, oh my god!
I can't solve my Rubik's Cube. It's driving me crazy.
Me neither. But let's talk about video games. The Game Boy came out in 1989 and has a super cool game called Tetris on it that everyone loves.
But you can also play other popular games if you go to an arcade. Donkey Kong, Super Mario Bros., and Pac-Man are my favorite.
Don't forget to sign up for the breakdancing contest going on nationwide.
Show off your best moves. Prove you're the best. That's all the time we have here tonight on MTV. I'm Casey.
And I'm Sam.
See you here tomorrow. Stay rad.
Prime News, every night at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on CNN.
Hello, welcome to the CNN Evening News Report. I'll be your co-anchor, Lieutenant Amanda Pope.
And I'm Christina Moore, your other co-anchor for the night, and we'll be delivering you the news from 1980 to 1989.
First, we were just updated about the failed U.S. rescue attempt to save those hostages in Tehran. Everyone knows about the Iran hostage crisis that has been going on for 6 months. Well, finally, President Jimmy Carter has made a plan to save those hostages and get them home safe and sound. As he sent 8 helicopters to save those hostages, unfortunately half of them came crashing down, leaving those hostages in Tehran. They'll be there for another period of time, stranded. Breaking news! My uncle, John, has almost been assassinated in Vatican City. Call my grandmother, call somebody! Let them know. I'm embarrassed. I'll let them know. Not my Uncle John, but Pope John Paul II was almost assassinated this evening. That is a relief. Whew, not my uncle. Oh, we were also updated that Ronald Reagan was almost assassinated this morning. Continuing on to more pressing matters, the Vietnam War Memorial will be opening up this weekend in Washington, D.C. It will be commemorating all those who died in service during the Vietnam War. The memorial will be a very long B expanse with all the names. We're very happy that these people will be finally recognized for serving in service.
Yesterday, Ronald Reagan had been re-elected as our president, beating Walter Mondale 58 to 40%. He is planning on continuing Reaganomics. In world news, Mikhail Gorbachev has announced USSR reforms, 2 of them being glasnost and the other one being the reconstruction of their economy, calling it perestroika. Today, also, a plane en route to San Diego has been hijacked. Flight TWA 847 has 139 passengers and is currently near Athens.
Okay, I have some tragic news many of you may be panicked about. While scientists were observing the stratosphere, a hole in the ozone has been discovered, and by the year 1887, it has been predicted that it will be as big as the United States. Hopefully, if we stop using fossil fuels, the rate at which it's increasing will decline. Even more tragic news, this morning the Space Shuttle Challenger was launching from the Kennedy Space Center and violently exploded. Everyone within the spaceship died. But on a more happier note, make sure you look out your windows tonight for the Halley's Comet will be passing by in the atmosphere. It won't be back for another 63 or 80, I don't know, years. Looks like a bad day for the stock exchange last Monday. Stock markets around the world, it crashed. It began in Hong Kong and spread to West Europe, and then finally reached the United States. What a Black Monday indeed.
Today, the United States Navy has shot down a civilian Iranian aircraft over the Persian Gulf. All 274 passengers and 16 crew have passed away. The Exxon Valdez oil tanker has crashed into the ground and spilled over 11 million gallons of oil into the Alaskan coast. In world news, thousands have been killed at the Tiananmen protests by the Chinese government. In Germany, the Berlin Wall has been destroyed, and East and West Germany are finally reunited.
Well, thank you for joining us for the CNN Evening News Report. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Christina.
And this has been the 80s.